Yep.
What a Jefferson.
Hello everybody, this is Lee Phillips' Journey of Truth. We are here at the IHOP in Loganville, and we are going to document the meeting of the Rotary Club today, and hopefully this video will turn out okay. I don't know how the sound will be inside in here, but we're going to give it a try and document the Rotary Club who do so much for Loganville.
They talk about overall we've got a rich history in America because Jefferson read Jefferson read the Quran and all this other stuff. He ordered the Quran to find out more about the Islam people that were attacking him with the barbaric Pharaohs. He didn't have anything to do.
What did JFK say? He had one of those famous quotes about we don't need to write.
All right, folks, here we go.
What is it? Well,
Just go ahead and stand up.
you gotta get out.
It's up to you. I got him.
Oh, I'm ready.
Good morning.
YouTube. We're on YouTube.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning.
Boy, we are low in numbers, but mighty in voice.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Everybody, did
That
everybody
voice is
think
spirit.
we're off Memorial Day week or something?
I think the wind fling wore people out. And Memorial Day.
Okay.
I don't know. We're light in numbers, but strong in spirit.
That's right.
Get in here, Gordon.
Speaking of that, John, would you like to give us our opening prayer today?
You want me to do it?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Lord, just bow our heads. We come to you in the name of your Son, Jesus. We're grateful for what you've done for this club. We look forward to getting a report on the wing fling, hopefully today. Nevertheless, may this food nourish our body to continue to serve you in this community, and may we be light and salt as individuals. And we say all this in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
baby.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for
All
all.
right, let's play ball.
Play ball.
All right. Welcome out, everybody. We got a fun and exciting day today. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the wind fling. Everybody recovered. See, look, Ron, are you
Power
recovered?
table right here.
Just right now.
So, first of all, I want to thank everybody that came out and was a big part of the wing fling, because it was a fun and hopefully very profitable little excursion that we had out there, and I enjoyed it. Had a lot of wings. There was a lot of good people, and of course, we changed the rules this year for voting, and guess what?
They didn't make a difference.
Space Monkey still won. Now, they didn't win by an extra bucket full of chips, but they still won. And it was close, because I wish David was here, because at one point in time, I was looking at it, and I think he was winning at one point in time.
Which one was he?
He was at the
Air Georgia?
Air Georgia tent.
Oh.
So they were winning at one point in time, and A Bite to Eat was right up there with them, and then somehow
I heard really good things about Trick Chapel too, that their wings was
there was a
really
lot
good.
of good wings. There was a lot of good wings this year.
And you can make it better next year.
Now, unfortunately, I think we picked the wrong week. We picked graduation week. A lot of our normal cookers were like, well, we're doing graduation parties that day. We can't come. We'll have to talk about that. But it was still a very exciting, fun, and tasty event, and we're thankful for everybody that helped out. And I've got a little, by the way, I've got, to get off wing fling for a second, I've got a little thank you card here, and I'm going to read it out here. It says, Loganville Rotary Club, thank you for your very kind and generous donation to the Boy Scouts. May God bless. Dan Carter.
Aww.
So thank you, Dan. We appreciate you, and we are glad to help out where we can, so we love that. All right, let's get into some good news.
Let's do.
Good news.
All
What is
right.
good news? I'm trying to think.
I'm just gonna start with Larry. Is that dollar for us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. What you got going on?
Well, as you all know, I'm not the youngest person in the room. And
Next
whether you like it or not, we sometimes just get down. So yesterday I went to a graduation. My daughter graduated her class of 26. And I sat there and looked at all those fresh faces. And I looked at the kids that were going to the military colleges. I looked at all of the kids that were going to the colleges that you just don't get into. And I realized that we really are in pretty good shape for the bad shape we're in. And it's nice to just sit back and relax and know that when I'm gone, it's gonna still carry on.
That's exactly right. So just so you'll know, Larry's daughter was not graduating, she's the principal, right?
Yes, she's principal of Cambridge High School.
What school is that?
What school?
Cambridge High School out in Milton.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. Awesome, great news, great news. All right. Oh, you're fine. Anybody got good news back here? Okay.
I've got some good news.
All right, what you got?
Well, our kids
Ma'am.
made it to Tajikistan. So they left the night before last, and they had about an 18 or 19-hour flight.
Yeah.
So go figure with a 1-year-old. He just turned 1 year, and then an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. But yeah, they made it. So Cameron texted me yesterday on WhatsApp and said, "I made it. I'm going to sleep." So
I made it.
at least they made it.
That's exactly right. That is great news.
Yeah.
All right, anybody through here got some good news? John, what you got?
Well, one of our buddies here from the church showed up, old Loganville.
He's my buddy too.
So well, hey, what's his name?
Goble.
Goble. You got 2 people in here claiming you. That's awesome news.
And
Most people only have 2 people.
also his wife was president of the Snellville Rotary.
Oh, awesome.
So he said, well, I'm gonna come down and check you guys out.
All right, that's great news. Great news. Anybody else? I got great news. We survived and thrived at the wing fling. I don't know what the numbers are yet, but I know that we're going to be good. So here is my $1 for that. And anybody else thought of some good news before it goes away? Going once, going twice, 3 times sold. And then our president runs off.
I think he went to the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
So,
Well,
birthdays,
Yeah.
Milton's birthday is this week, this coming week. But he's not here.
do you know what? Doug had to get his news before. Where are you going?
We gone for 2 weeks Germany, leaving next Wednesday.
Oh, sweet.
Who's that?
Leave,
Yeah.
going to Germany next
She's
week.
going with you, right?
Yeah, we're gonna leave next Wednesday. We'll be back the Tuesday, the 9th, which is Tuesday.
What you doing in Germany?
Are you going to see your
Vacation?
friends?
See my friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, buddy,
Friends
you
over-
got 'em.
yeah, just my
And
friends.
honeymooning or honeymooning before the wedding.
Kinda. Well, that was because we decided to get married right after she had just got a brand new passport. So we thought if we wait till after the wedding, it's going to be like the fall before we could get the new passport, get our booking. So we wanted to go during the summer, so we just went ahead and stayed with we wanted to go when it's warm.
Very good. Very good. All right. Awesome. All right, Mr. Ray, it's back to you.
Oh, already?
Already.
All right, well, thank you, appreciate that. So we don't have John here today. Well, do we have any birthdays first?
I mentioned it while
She
you
just
had
did.
stepped
Oh,
out
did
of
you?
the room.
She just- all right.
Milton's birthday is coming up this week, but
He's turning 85.
and as y'all know, Milton does IT for the vocational rehabilitation, and he travels all over North Georgia. So when we have him, we're grateful.
He was there Saturday, thankfully, so that was good. Oh.
And we met his wife.
Did you? Oh, you know,
Yeah,
I
he
don't
did
think I
good.
did.
Yes, he married up.
He did
Yeah.
good. And she
We
works,
usually do.
yeah, she works at the CDC.
Yeah.
And, she's very pretty, and
That's
she's
good.
she's nice.
So when the zombie apocalypse comes,
We have contacts.
all right, so with that, unfortunately, John's not here, so I don't have the official numbers. He kind of sent me like a little thing.
What's the
I don't know.
unofficial one?
Yeah.
Well, the unofficial said 21,000.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna leave it at that until we know all the details and everything, but yeah, so. not too bad.
Yeah, not at all.
It was a little scaled down this year, but it was still quite good. We appreciate everybody. So, do we have any other announcements that need to go on before we get to our fun part here? Ron, you don't have anything to announce this week?
Nope.
Wow.
Nothing other than use this time in the next week and the next month to relax. We're not gonna work you in any way. So our next big opportunity will be in July, and we'll clean up our road, and I'm gonna take a look at, see what City Hall looks like. But bottom line is, hey, you guys did a wonderful job. We always come together, and we did, and everybody in this town is experiencing a little bit of a slowdown this year as far as revenue, so not surprising we didn't hit our top mark, but hey, we're resilient. And we added 7,000 earlier this year, so you add those two together, and we're still in real good
What
shape.
has been our top mark at Wayne Flint?
35, I think. Was probably the top one.
That was
It
last
was
year.
either last year or the year before.
I
Those
thought
two
it was
were-
32, but I don't.
It could be 32, but last year or the year before were kind of neck and neck.
And like you said, the timing, I think, because didn't you say, graduation and all that? So that might be a
We set our,
factor.
we tried to avoid the Memorial Day weekend, but we set the records on Memorial Day weekend.
No, that's when you have it.
So, I think so.
Have
You
it
know,
on
and we tried early, middle, and Memorial Day. It just doesn't matter. And if they're not doing, cooking for the graduation, they're on vacation, or
Right.
So
So
it just
it's-
doesn't matter. We're gonna set our bar next year and go after it, and go back to Memorial Day where people are at least in a festive
Oh,
mood, because
yeah.
it's the holiday weekend.
Wasn't a single complaint though.
No, everything seemed to go really well.
And I have friends that came for the very first time, and they loved it. And they said, we're definitely coming back next year.
Okay.
And I always like to ask, is it your first time coming? And a lot of people were like, no, this is my 5th year, this is my 8th year, so that's always good to hear.
I know, I was very sad. I'm gonna see somebody later today who was supposed to come to the wing eating contest, and they didn't come. They've won it before too, so.
Maybe they were still full.
There were some wing eaters that were on the
There was.
edge. I mean, the young lady who won, we had asked how many wings, she couldn't even talk. She still had so much wing in her.
We couldn't get her name, we had to wait
Yeah,
for her name.
and the guy who won it at 34. I don't know how he does it, but he's a repeat winner. He won a couple years ago.
I watched them, I saw some of those secrets that you see, where they take the wing and they crush it down and pull the meat off and crush it down. It's pretty neat.
There's a science to wing
There is a
eating.
science to it.
It's like
Dan,
those hot dog.
Yeah, did I-
contests.
Oh, that is so gross.
No, but there's a,
there's a science to
Yes.
it.
Yeah, you dip
There's
it,
a
or
way
you
to
can
do
dip
it.
it in water.
Yeah.
Did I hear Doug say from the stage that we had given away, when you bring it
And I
in?
started thinking about this.
You
over
said
the years.
$35,000, I think.
No, I said
No, it's
over
300.
300.
Over the
Yeah,
years.
over the years,
Yeah.
I mean, figure we've, 30,000, basically 25, 30,000 a year times 11, we're close to $300,000 that we've given back to the city. And I just was thinking of that, so I announced that a couple times. Because I hadn't even thought about, overall, I know per year, but I thought, man, this is like the 11th one, and figure even at 22, that's well over $200,000. And probably close to 30 a lot of years or more. So we probably close to $300,000
And then you
given
had
back
dog
to the.
tournament every year.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I'm just saying from the wing fling though.
yeah,
I was,
yeah. But, so we give away almost $100,000 or right at
Oh, yeah.
$100,000 every year.
Yeah.
In various charities and things that we do, so.
Yes.
Do a little dancing this morning.
Buys a lot of ice cream, right, Tom?
And thank you to everybody who's sponsored, by the way. We appreciate all of that. It was really, really nice. And for everybody who cleaned up. I was doing stuff at the end there. I came up and everybody had already put everything away.
Well, I heard you got a couple of the chairs. You picked up a couple of chairs.
Oh, I picked up a lot of chairs, yeah. But for the most part, everything was picked up.
I'm just picking on it.
But no, it was great. Everybody chipped in and took care of everything, and not bad. We did a good job. So it was greatly appreciated. And all the charities that we get to support will definitely appreciate all the efforts that we put. So. All right. Anything else that needs to be brought up before everybody before we get to our showtime? Nothing? Oh. Come on, help and sorry for it. Get things going here. So I do have one question. Do we have to do the check multiple times? Twice. All right. I'm still trying to find a way to erase the check, so.
Brittany usually
I'll let you
has-
start your thing and I'll figure out how to erase it.
Right. Brittany usually has some spray stuff somewhere.
Does she? Yeah.
Lysol will take it off.
Or hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Okay.
Okay.
While we figure that out today, our speakers are two of our students from Loganville High School who we've been excited to award scholarships. So thank you to Tony and also Amy, who served on the scholarship committee helping read those. So in a minute, the students are going to come up and share a little bit about what they wrote in their essays. And then we also have one of our Interact Club advisors, Hannah O'Leary here, who will share a little bit about, asked her this morning, so give her, but she's gonna just share briefly about some of the stuff that they've done at the Loganville High School. And Teresa Line, who couldn't make it today, but the advisor for Grayson, sent me some highlights. So I just wanted to share with you, May is actually Youth Services Month in Rotary, and so we're taking this opportunity to kind of recognize the work that we do to support students across the school. So I'm going to, I don't know, Alana or Serenity, would one of you like to come up first? Rock, paper, scissors. Serenity, why don't you bring your paper? So Serenity is graduating from Loganville High School and shared a really powerful essay about that she's going to share with you today. So I'll let you take the floor.
Good morning. This is my essay that I wrote for the Rotary Club.
You're gonna have to speak up, we're old people.
Sorry. As a second generation Hmong American and the oldest of 4 siblings, I've always felt the weight of responsibility, not only for myself, but for my family and community. Growing up in a household where Hmong values family loyalty, respect for elders, and collective support shaped my daily life lessons. I learned early that decisions affect more than just one person. The Rotary Club's 4-way test, is it truth, is it fair, to all concerned, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Has become a quiet compass for me to help navigate challenges, aspirations. It mirrors the ethical principles I was raised in, and it guides my dream to become a medical oncologist, where honesty, fairness, compassion, and healing intersect. One clear example came during my middle school years when I played on my school's volleyball team. I love the sport and the teamwork and the quick decisions and the thrill of being able to set the perfect set or do the perfect spike. But as an older sibling, I also felt torn between practices and helping at home with my younger brothers and sisters. My parents worked long hours and I was expected to watch them after school, cook simple meals, and keep the house running. One session when my team was preparing for a big tournament and the coach pushed extra practices, I wanted to fully commit, but skipping family duties felt dishonest in my role at home. I asked myself the 4-way test questions. First, was it true? Pretending I could do both without training wasn't honest. To my coach, to my teammates, or myself. I admitted I need flexibility. Second, was it fair to all concerned? It wouldn't be fair to burden my siblings or disappoint my team by half committing. Third, would it build goodwill and build better friendship? By commuting openly, I strengthened my trust with my coach, who appreciated my honesty, and with my family, who felt supported. Finally, would it be beneficial? Finding balance and attending key practices while prioritizing home helped me grow as a player and a sister, benefiting everyone. That experience taught me the power of truth and fairness in tough choices. When the pandemic hit soon after, canceling sports and shifting life online, those lessons deepened. Like many Hmong American families, we faced isolation, health fear, and economic stress. As the oldest, I helped my siblings through virtual school and reassured them during uncertainty. Applying the test meant being truthful to my own stress instead of hiding it, ensuring fairness in dividing chores, building goodwill through patience, and and making decisions beneficial, like encouraging family check-ins that keep us connected. These moments fueled my passion for oncology, since cancer touches my family deeply, often across generations, much like the interconnected long emphasis on family support. I want to be a doctor who delivers hard truths compassionately, ensures treatment plans are fair and consider cultural needs, builds trust and goodwill with patients and their loved ones, and promotes an approach truly beneficial in improving outcomes, while honoring the whole person. In a field of uncertainty, the four-way test reminds me that ethical care starts with integrity. The four-way test isn't just words, it's practice that aligns with my cultural roots and personal goals. As I move towards college and medicine, I carry it forward, truth in my studies, fairness in my actions, goodwill in my relationships, and benefit in my future service to others. By living by these principles, I hope to honor my family, my heritage, and the things I am healed.
And I told Serenity that y'all might have some questions for her, maybe about her future, or if you have some.
Yes, where are you going to
Yeah.
school?
I first plan to go to Gwinnett Tech to get my core class out of the way, and then either transferring to ideally UGA or Emory.
Did I hear something about College of Medicine?
Yeah, at UGA.
That's where she wants to study?
We have, there's a
Oncology.
medical school at UGA.
Brand new.
They do have one.
Yeah.
It's new.
That's out in Augusta.
No,
Yeah.
They move it?
no.
They got a
It's-
brand
it's-
new one.
They
It's,
got a new one?
yes. It's like 10 years old.
Did you say oncology?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Stay over there. We have a picture.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know who to make it out to.
Okay. I'll write that.
Oh, it goes directly, huh? Oh, wow. Get your name on the check.
Oh yeah, what do you usually write there?
No, the name. I just
Okay,
didn't
I'm
know. I didn't know if it was going to. Oh,
Can
no.
you-
Oh, yeah, we gotta change that too, don't we?
It had a different amount on it.
Forgot about this.
She'd
part.
probably be happy.
Yeah, that'd be a much happier day.
Yeah. She could go shopping.
Just remember, Tom, it's 99.9% of that.
That's 100% of
Beautiful.
I'll drive a race.
that. It is.
All right.
There you go.
Let's keep it
Yeah, it's a
down.
little high. All right. Smile, Ray. There we go.
Cheese.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll get your lesson ready.
And yeah, I do have the real check. Which is here. This is a new size check. Yeah, you're welcome.
Spend it all in one place.
So as Serenity's essay shared, we actually have two scholarships. So one that's the four-way test. So we asked students to write an essay reflecting on the four-way test, which you just heard. And our other essay is the Laws of Life scholarship, where we ask students to think about a law of life and reflect on how that's mattered to them. So our winner of that for this year was Alana Robinson, who's going to share some excerpts from her essay. So we'll welcome her up.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Alana Robinson.
You're gonna have to come closer and closer. All people.
Turn up the pipes.
Okay, my essay focused on two laws of life. The first from Stan Lee, anyone can wear the mask, you can wear the mask. And one from Spider-Man himself, we are who we choose to be. Today, I'm going to highlight some segments of my essay to share with you. For me, these quotes highlight that life is what you make of it. And one way that I've been trying to do that is through serving my community. Just recently, at my high school Interact Club, we came together and made birthday kits. We purchased some cake mix, candles, balloons, and party hats because we wanted to help those in our community who cannot afford to provide their children birthday parties. It is so rewarding to know that a child will get cake and candles for their birthday because of something we did. This is what I choose every day. This world needs so much more love, and this is how I show it in my day-to-day. That's why this is my law of life. Spider-Man himself, he spoke, we are who we choose to be. I believe that all people are beautiful inside and out. There is beauty in everything around me, and that belief has been proven through every service act I completed as president of LHS Interact. My law of life is this: be your own hero. Waiting is torture. You and only you know exactly what.
Take your time.
It's okay. Be your own hero. Because you and only you know exactly what you need and when and how and why. So when you choose to live for yourself, everything you need will fall into place. Spider-Man is such a charismatic character. Even when faced in the most dangerous conditions, he's energetic and cool. I try to emulate that when things are difficult. I'm so proud to say that I try to add light in people's lives every day through Interact Club. I wake up and I choose to wear the mask. Thank you.
So what are your plans for the future?
I'm planning to go to Valdosta State University to study to be a neurology nurse.
Oh, awesome. I know a few of those. Good for you, yes.
Yeah, I'm planning to have an internship at Emory for a little while. They work really closely with Valdosta, so they plan to pay my tuition for a couple of years.
Oh, good job.
There's a lot of different options, right?
This area.
See if I had written it, I might have put an A at the beginning. So
Yes.
Well, that was fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for that.
So I also wanted to just take a moment to thank and honor Hannah O'Leary, who's here today, who's one of our Interact Club advisors. She's the advisor for the Interact Club of which Alana was the president of. And so, as you remember, we have a gift for you on the nice set of cards, but we also, if you wanted to share a little bit about what you've done this year with the Interact Club.
That'd be good.
Sure.
Future teacher voice.
I certainly will. I know how to use that well. Well, thank you for having me this morning. I really appreciate the invite. And I am kind of down a man because Miss Luther, who is my co-sponsor, who I could not do this without, she had prior engagements this morning. So we are missing her, but she is awesome. So just a quick recap of what we did this year. Alana, our president, was awesome at kind of leading the charge this year. And so the first thing that we got to right into was our peace pole, right? So we had that installed. The group went out and landscaped around it and put some beautiful flowers and got messy and dirty outside, and it took us quite a few hours to get that looking real pretty, and the flowers are back in bloom already. It looks beautiful. So anytime you want to come over and see our peace pole, it looks great. And thank you to Maureen for all the advice with gardening and landscaping. So she helped us out a lot. In October, we did some more landscaping. And this was led by Miss Luther, who's not here. She found what's called the Daffodil Project, and it is a memorial to the children of the Holocaust. And so the kids were able to take these bulbs and put them in the ground in our courtyard. This is where students are having lunch every day and spending some time in their downtime at school. And so when they bloomed, the whole courtyard was full of these beautiful yellow daffodils. And so it was a reminder of the children from the Holocaust, that memorial. But it's also something that they can incorporate in their studies in literature and history. So it kind of serves two purposes. It's a service project for our club, but also for generations to come with their studies in literature and social studies. So that was a very successful project. October, we also held our Boogram fundraiser, so the kids sell Boograms at lunches, and then Halloween week they deliver those Boograms that friends have ordered ahead of time for friends. So we do that to kind of boost student morale in the building. November, we partnered with the Red Cross, which is something we do every year, every semester. And the students, they host successfully a blood drive every semester. So they recruit donors, they lead registration, so they get everybody checked in. They deliver passes to all the students so that they can make their way there. And then they escort them back to class and make sure they're okay and not falling out on the floor on the way back to class. But it was very successful both in November and March. They do such a great job. They run the show. I just kind of sit back and supervise. So they did great there. And then in December we held, or we didn't actually hold this, but we offered our services, our hands, to help with the coat drive that our Student Success Alliance hosts. And they go purchase coats, and so we just kind of helped them package those, or the students did, as well as organize and make sure that those students who are in need of winter coats, that they got those. So that was December. In January, we partnered with what's called the Five Hive in Athens. One of our administrators, Amanda McMillan, she is a foster parent through that agency. And so very near and dear to her heart, she said, hey, we need kids to create birthday kits and Easter baskets for these kids and these families. So they took that project on. They made a bunch of birthday kits, as Alana talked about in her essay. And then again, around Easter, we made some Easter baskets for those kids too. So they had a great time with that as well. And it's always good to see them happy to help others and happy to just put a little bit of joy in the lives of these children who are in a good spot. You know, they're in a foster family. And so that was a good, those were a couple good events there that they got to take part in. In February, this was a very successful fundraiser. They did a bake sale for Valentine's Day. And so we just purchased, baked goods at the store, and then we sold them or the kids sold them at lunch. Raised a lot of money to give to Hometown Heart Ministries. That's here local in Loganville. And again, another foster program. And so we were able to give them, I believe, about $150 toward supporting their kids and their foster programs, as well as the O'Kelly Library. So we were able to give some funds there to their furniture or books or whatever they needed. So a very, very successful fundraiser for the kids to be able to hold and donate that money. And then as the year kind of dwindled down, we hosted that second blood drive. And we were also able to pick one of our seniors, Levon Hyde. He was very dedicated to Interact Club this year, and most of all kind of, took charge over the blood drive, recruited several donors at our lunch. He was very passionate. He donated blood himself multiple semesters, and so we were able to award him through the Red Cross a $1,000 scholarship for his future. So a very proud moment of our Interact kiddos. They're making impact not just in Interact Club and filling those duties, but also going above and beyond. So I was very proud of him as well. Last thing, we went ahead and elected our officers for next year. So we've got about 6 really excited new officers that are ready to get started. We already had our first meeting just to kind of get their vision and see what all they want to get started with next year. Some new things. They're already excited about getting more kids in the club and thinking about ways that they can do that. So And then our president, Dylan Thomas, he will be attending RILA camp. So that is the summary of our year. So it's been a good one. Thank you for all of your support. Yep.
Thank you.
And we have a gift for you and also for Erica. Just to thank you for all that you've done. When I hear the recap, I'm exhausted. It's really a testament.
Yeah. It's definitely, worth it, rewarding. The kids are awesome, so we really enjoy it.
With that, I think I do have a recap from the Grayson High School, but since they're not, we did also award a second four-way test scholarship since we had some additional funds this year from the youth. Youth Leadership Golf Tournament. Yep. We awarded 3 scholarships instead of 2. So I'm gonna see if I can get Nora to come and share her essay at another time, and we'll share a little bit about the Grayson interaction. So thank you all for your support of youth programs. I think the stories today have shown what an impact that has. So thank you. Thank you.
All right, well, with that concludes everything we have planned for today, which is good. We can kind of end the formal part a little early, but feel free to hang around and enjoy your breakfasts and mingle with each other, get to know each other. But we do have the drawing that we need to do. So.
Oh, yeah.
Where she is.
Well,
Here, just let Larry do it.
yeah, we'll let Larry do it. Okay.
Let Larry.
Here
She
you
will
go.
win
You do it, Larry.
lovely and fabulous prize of the
Just like
day.
my wife.
Right. All right.
Oops, I got
You
2.
pick 2.
I know that's true.
Don't cheat now.
902-163.
163.
Not me. 163. There you go.
All right. What you got for us, Ray?
Ray's
Here
got
you go, Jonathan. You win.
Here we go.
I want to re-gift it to the father that came for her daughter.
All right.
Nice.
Beautiful.
That was great.
All right. So, Dan, do you want to just lead us out of here so everyone can just enjoy the rest of the time?
Certainly, of the things we think, say, or do.
Is
it true?
Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And is it fun?
Thank you, guys.
Is it fun?
All right, some of us are meeting with Dan Curry, right?
That's right.
That's right.
So,
All right, everybody.
I'll be right back, okay? Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, thanks for not including us in that.
All right, we're going to close this one out right here from the IHOP, the Rotary Club. Y'all remember, be safe out there, be good to one another, do something kind for someone, and y'all have a blessed day.